Welcome back to Straight Up Monday with your host Tara. Hope you guys had a good week last week. Had a nice Valentine's Day. Had a nice whatever your week was filled with. This week I have reading week, so I'm off for this whole week. It's good stuff. I'm very excited for it because I have a lot of projects due and I have to really get on work. But I have to do this first. So, this week we're talking about Twitter trending topics and Google autofills. And for my video, I do have a Twitter, by the way, it's going to be put in the description after. I decided to combine both Google autofill and Twitter and do an is Twitter ... Google autofill. So let's start at the top with A. Kind of is. I mean, microblogging is still blogging in a way. You're still expressing your thoughts through type. It's just not in giant paragraphs. It's only in 140 characters. Well, I guess that depends on how you use Facebook. I mean, if you use Facebook to communicate privately with your friends, use it to organize events, use it for posting pictures and stuff like that, and I guess Facebook is better just because it's in your private circle of friends. But if you just really like to use Facebook as a diary and just publish random thoughts going out through your head into like anyone, then Twitter is better for you. Well, it is the name of something, so I would say yes. Proper nouns usually take a capital. I mean, you're on the internet. I think you could check that without going to Google. It should probably say Twitter is down or we are experiencing difficulties. I guess that depends on your definition of evil. Because some say it is, some say it's not. Depends. Yes, I wouldn't have one if it wasn't free. Again, that depends on your definition of good. That is a very subjective term. So, I think it's okay. CD. Yes, it is. Your tweets are actually indexed and they can come up in search results. If you don't want that to happen, you can check the help section and you can actually get them unindexed. Well, apparently it is. If you don't know what Twitter jail is, it's sort of it's when Twitter locks you out after you send more than 1,000 tweets or more than 100 tweets an hour. Although I only tweet like once every 2 days. I don't think I'm going to Twitter jail anytime soon. Twitter Karma is some sort of software or program that you can use to help sort of, I think it's like cataloging your friends and stuff. I wouldn't recommend getting any third-party software. Kind of. Only, it's like sort of the bare minimum of Facebook. You have like the status updates, you can post some pictures, you can talk to friends publicly, kind of wall-to-wall-esque, but a lot of the other features aren't there. Depends on your plan. I do not have it. CD. I already said that. I think you can like sell tweets and like advertise with it, but I don't know if you actually, I think they make money. Well, if you consider anything that's purely on the internet real, then sure it is. Well, I guess it depends on what you share. For me, I don't have my real name on my Twitter. I don't think I have my real town. I have my age, but that's about it. No idea, probably. I use Twitter to follow YouTubers because they post a lot of things online. So I use it to like look for that kind of stuff. I mean, I was very thankful to have Twitter because someone posted a really important link that I needed to get to, or else I wouldn't have found out something that I needed to know. So very useful for those respects if you follow the right people. I'm actually using it to follow something that has to do with strikes for my university, so that's useful. If you're not using it for stuff like that and you're not really interested in knowing all that, then yes, it's not very useful to you. I mean, if you value learning stuff from celebrities or from people that you like or from organizations, then sure, it's valuable in a way. For me, it's worth it. For you, it might not be. No, Twitter is Twitter, and Yahoo Answers is Yahoo Answers. I don't think you're going to get very many good answers if you ask stuff on Twitter. So that was my Google autofill having to do with Twitter. Very excited for next week because I think we're doing challenge week next week. We didn't have a lot of time to talk about it this week, so next week I'm going to be doing something. If you have any suggestions for me, put them in the description box. I'll consider it. I'm trying to try and be open. Nothing disgusting. Nothing that I have to eat because just, don't make me do that. But yeah, anything else I'll probably be game for, so excited for challenge week. Can't wait to see the rest of the videos this week. Hope you have a good week this week, and I'll see you guys next Monday. 1, 2, 3, internet high five!